Hi, how you doing? It's Jeff Sinker from ScoutGuitarLessonsOnline.com. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you all again. Today, not only are you going to get a lesson which is looking at Wasting Love by Iron Maiden, I'm also want to tell you about a new little program that I've just started this week. This, to me, is going to be real fun for you. I am going to be giving you a lesson like I've always done before, the same quality, showing you how to play all of the rhythm guitar parts for these songs. Then I have going to have a membership area on my website where you can get a complete version of this song. Now this one is going to be the first one, but I'm going to be doing many more by Iron Maiden. You are going to get all of the extra parts of the song that have been played. So all of the dual harmony, I'm going to be showing you how to do that. I'm also going to be including the lead guitar lines, and that is all going to be tabbed. All of the tablature for each of the guitarists will be covered completely in this section. You will also have two backing tracks. Two guitarists, three guitarists in Iron Maiden now. I'm going to give you a backing track that features each of the guitarists and one of them missing, or two of them missing, depending on what song we're doing. So you will be able to play along and enjoy yourself having your own band. All of the backing tracks are being put together by myself. Now, being a subscription, you're bound to be asking, how much is this all going to cost? Well, I'm only going to be charging $7 a month, giving you full access to everything I put in on there. And for $7, what's that against a cup of coffee from Starbucks? It's almost there, isn't it? But there's a lot more information, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this new format that I'm putting together. Anyway, information will be down in the link below. You click on that and it'll take you there, and you'll be able to see exactly what's going on. But for now, let me show you how to play Wasting Love by Iron Maiden. So don't go away. We're going to start off looking at what Yannick Gears is playing, because he's playing the main theme to this. So I'll just play it through and then I'll break it down. So we're going to start off on G9, then we cross over to B and we're going to do 7/8, then down to 5 on the G, back up to 10 on the B string with a full tone bend and a release, to 7 on the B, and then we cross over to the high E and we're going to do 7 on the E, 10 on the B, 8, 7, 8. Then we've got this little pick on the 7, hammer onto 8, pull off to the 7, cross over to the G9, G7, and G9. You're going to play that 3 times. On the final time, which is the 4th time, we are just got one little slight variation as we get introduced to the verse section. So we're going to play this 9, then the 7/8, same as before, to the 5, and then we've got this. And we just stop at that point. We don't go back and do that little run down. So we just finish the 4th one just playing that first part of the main theme. From there, we move into the verse section. Now we've gone on to the clean guitar, so I'm just going to play through what Yannick and also what Dave Murray is playing through this section, and then I'll break it down for you. Now that is played continually through the intro section and then through the main verse. So let's just break it down step by step. It is starting off with an E add 9, and we are going to be playing open string, and then we're going to be holding down 2 on the A and 4 on the D string. And the picking pattern that we have got is E, A, D, A, G, which is an open string, back to the A string, D string to the A string. Then we're going to move our first finger up to the 3rd fret, and we're going to play then 3, which is on the A, to 4, and then to the open G, back to the D string, and we're going to drop our 2nd finger onto B3. We're going to hit that, back to the D string, which is on 4th fret, open G, and back to 4 on the D. I'm just going to play that through nice and slowly for you. We go back and we repeat that. And it just keeps on going round and round and round. Now you're going to play that line for 8 times, and now there is a change where we move across to an A minor 7 chord. Now again, I'll just play that through. So what we're doing there, we are on A string, and we're going to be holding down, it's an A minor 7 chord, so we've got a 2nd finger on 2 on the D, and we've got our 1st finger on 1 of the B. And the picking pattern that we're going to be using is A, D, G, back to the D, then across to the A, and then the B, and then back to D, G, D. Then we're going to move our 2 fingers up 2 frets, so we're playing 4 and 3, and it's the same picking pattern. And then we move back down, and then when we move up, we're only going to do the first part. We don't go back and do the D, the G, and the D again. And again, I'll play that nice and slow. And then it goes back to and we repeat that. Now we do that section 4 more times, and then we go back across the A minor 7 with that movement up 2 frets. We repeat that, and then we go back to the E add 9. And then that takes us through to the chorus section. Right, let's just play through the chorus section. We're back on the heavy distorted guitar. So I'm just going to show you what both guitars are playing through this section. So I'll just play it through and then we'll break it down. So we start off with an open E chord on. So we start off with an open E, go to the octave of the E on 7th fret, to a C5, D5, go down to a G5 on the low E string, and then to an F5, open E, octave E, C5. From there we go to a D5, then we've got a G5 playing 4/16, to an F sharp 5 playing 4/16 again, back to your open E, octave, C5, to a D5, we go down to our G5 again, do 2/16, cross to a D5, 2/16, back to our open E, octave, down to the C5, then we do a D5, and then to a C5. And that is the end of the chorus section, played through, both guitars doing exactly the same. Now we are into what I will call riff number B, which is taking us back from the chorus back into the acoustic section. So that's what we're going to look at now. Right, coming out of the chorus, the big power chords, we switch straight back to the clean guitar and we play through this phrase. So we start off on the A string on 5th fret, moving across to 4 on the D, going to an open G. Moving then down to 3 fret, same shape, we're playing 3, 2, and again the open D. And we just play them down, so we get this. Then we play an open E string, and then we got this chord which is an E minor 7, and we just strum it. Just letting it ring back, and we move back and repeat that opening section. Now this time we're going to play open E, then 2 of that E minor on that A string, that E minor 7. So we get that. Then we go back, E minor 7 again after the E. And then to finish it, we're just going to play 5, 4, 0. Down to the 3, 2, 0. And then we're back to the normal. Go back to that for the verse. So we've gone back to a verse, we go into a chorus, and then we've got that little part that is the chorus section, goes back into another verse. We play all the way through again. Now when we come out of the second chorus, we then go back into that main theme that we played right at the beginning. Once we've come out of that last little section, we have got one change to the chord. So as we're playing through, and we've got this. Right at the end, we do a C5 twice. And then we're into this excellent little riff that is based over the chord progression, very reminiscent of a Def Leppard approach to playing something. Now what I've got is a lot of heavy delay over the top of this to really create the sound that they was doing there. So I'm just going to play it through and then we'll break it down. So we start the riff off on E string, going to 7 on the E, 9 on the A, back to 7 on the E, and then we do 10, 9 on the A, and we do 7, 8 on the E. Then we're going to play 9, 10, 9 on the A string, and then we finish that line off on 7 on the G string. Played that 4 times and then we are into Yannick's guitar solo. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you the chords that are played by Dave Merritt through the guitar solo. So the chords behind the guitar solo go like this. I'll play it through and then break it down. So we just started off on a E5 chord on the A string, and we're just going to go. And then we got 2 more moving down to a C5. Then we do an A5. And then I've got an A5 going to a D5. So we're just moving down. Then to a B5. And then we just repeat. And that is played behind the guitar solo by Yannick Gears. Once we've finished that, we go back into the power chords through the chorus section. Coming out of the chorus section, we repeat the chords all over again, but we start to slow the whole thing down, and Yannick Gears has got a little outro solo that's played over the top of it. When we hit the last chord of the chorus, we go back to this little section, but there's one change right at the end of the chord. Now I'm just going to play it through here. So we're just playing that 5-4-0, 3-2-0, open string, but the final chord we're playing a 2 on the A, a 4 on the D, and we're playing a 3 on the B, and we just... And that is the end of the song. Now let me remind you, you will now be able to find a link below that will take you to my members section of my website. If you enroll as a recurring subscription fee of only $7 a month, you will have complete access to more of the information on the song. You will get all of the extra harmonies that is included on here. You will get lesson on playing the solo by Yannick Gears. You will also get 2 backing tracks that I provided, so you can play all these parts together and really enjoy yourself. And of course, don't forget, I will be putting more and more lessons onto that are not available on YouTube. So do check it out. It's well worth it. Don't forget, you can cancel at any time. So the links will be provided below. Just have a look-see. If you enjoy it, and I know you will, because I'll be doing more and more of these Iron Maiden songs. I will be going back on some of the Iron Maiden songs that I've covered and doing a more in-depth lesson as well on some of these. Well, I'm going to go, let you get into this song, and until I speak to you again, this is Jeff Sinker from SkypeGuitarLessonsOnline.com, wishing you well. Take care.